into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Arizona, Brandon Sproat. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Luis Arraez stands in. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And we're underway here in the home opener. 0-1 down. Hey ha! Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Grounds one to short. Perdomo on to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Check swing. He held up. And 1-1. Up the middle. Perdomo sends it to first. And Guerrero is set down. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the Mariners, George Kirby. How about a report on him, Chris?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
O'Neal Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 15, O'Neal Cruz.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ball. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under this one. And there's one down.
Batting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone.
Missed.
And a count 2-1. Foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down. Liner snagged at first. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Nick Kurtz. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Base knock, center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a strike.
Ball.
Kurtz, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Top of the second, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Comes up empty. This one in the air, center field. 1 down.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball.
No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
And that one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Left fielder Dalton Varsho.
That one fouled off. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second, Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Sixth, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Ball, outside.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Out number 2. Next to hit for Arizona, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike one. Fires to first on the run.
Safe.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Hey!
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Victor Robles.
Fly ball to right. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Down the line, it's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jose Caballero can't hold up, and that's a strike. Comes up empty.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball.
The M's with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Luis Arise.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Holiday around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 1-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. Arise off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, blocked. Time called
Timeout.
now. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Timeout.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Hard hit to right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run across, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He is safe.
He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Raleigh stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball there. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. That misses. Ball. And the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. On the ground to first. Kurtz takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. back here at Chase Field as we go to the last of the third. Evan Carter stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hut!
The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cruz in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Runner on the move. Popped up, middle of the diamond. And there's one down. One out man at first. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Time called.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
No, ball.
Swings through that. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that's off the outside edge.
Outside.
And now 3-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fought off foul. And there's one down. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Time called.
And time called prior to the 0-1.
That's a ball.
On the ground right side, Marte. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Seattle.
2 outs,
right
base is
fielder,
empty.
Victor
Robles up next for the Mariners.
Ball.
Just
Nope, that's
missed. On the ground to short, Perdomo. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in the desert, bottom four, Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Adrian Del Castillo.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starters...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Outside low. And now 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Evan Carter.
That's the ball.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field and stepping in for the Mariners, Jackson Holliday. Foul ball.
Ball.
And that one hit to first. Kurtz takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arraez. Eric Lauer gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hey!
Here's a high chopper. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Hit on the ground to the right side.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Left field. And he
Foul ball.
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Varsho has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching for
So a
Seattle,
lefty out of the
number
pen,
62,
Eric Sabrowski.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now here is Nick Kurtz.
Hoo-yah!
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Marte at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Up next for the
Here comes
Diamondbacks,
Manny Machado.
third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes the 0-1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Save! So Manny to scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. Back here in the desert and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Tap foul at the plate. Donovan in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Germany. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And he's into second with nobody out.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating. for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Perdomo settles underneath it. And there's one away. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Ball.
Swings and chases a low one there. Runner at second here, one gone.
Got time.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. Inside, almost got him. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ball.
New pitcher on now, Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They put the tag on him. Perfect timing of the pitch out, and that ends the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat. Miguel Vargas. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle,
pitcher now, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
A game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Gets him to chase after that one. And misses
Ball.
inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
On the ground.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. That one lifted to left. And there are two down. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas, 1 for 2.
Left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one ripped right center field. High
Ball went
bounce
over the
takes
fence.
it over the
That's two
fence.
bases.
That's an automatic double. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Seattle,
change here.
number
Clayton
39.
Beater.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That one's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man on second, two down. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here at Chase
Leading off
Field
for the
and
Mariners,
stepping in for the
left fielder,
Mariners, Dalton Varsho. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball.
And now before
Time
the
out.
1-2, time is called at home plate. Got him. One up, one down.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder Victor Robles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. First pitch swinging.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the seventh. Evan Carter stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now pitching for
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mason Fluhart.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. That's out number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul ball there. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside
That's a
low,
ball.
and the count is 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now the
for
shortstop,
Seattle,
Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
If
Ball
you're the
outside.
pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that is out of play. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now on the bump, Aaron Ashby.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, number 16.
Nope. Ball.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
That's low. That's a ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Manny Machado. Now pitching for
Righty
Seattle,
reliever out of the
number
pen,
52,
Carlos Vargas.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Rips that one to right. Robles takes it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. So next is the D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Gavin Sheets trying to get something going for him with 2 away. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
No, that missed.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho in position, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, so out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Emilio Pagan.
15, Emilio Pagan.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Pagan, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and occasionally uses a cutter. On a line. And there's one away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
0-2 now.
That's a ball.
And that's ruled a strike. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder,
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball. That's down.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Time call.
Time call.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Goes down looking. Back here in the desert, here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo. Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss at a slider. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hammered on a line, base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Next one misses. Ball 3. The D-backs with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw. Save. So digging in, Blaze Alexander. Golden opportunity right here. Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
So the tying run at second. Fouls away the first offering. Inside,
No, that's it.
just missed. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And they're down to their last out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder O'Neal Cruz. Now pitching for
The
Seattle,
left-hander on
number
now,
1,
Yuki Matsui.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering misses down and away. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
colder than before.